Cydnee Bryant on my left, Sydney Douglas on my right, Corona Centennial. Just continuing to take on a fantastic schedule and learn and grow tonight. Some fantastic moments, some really optimistic moments in the third and fourth quarters here at JSerra, but 58-48 in favor of the host Lions against Sydney and the rest of the Huskies. Cydnee Bryant, when we look at like that surge in the third quarter and the fourth quarter and whatnot, like obviously I know there's lessons that need to be learned from from the first half, and you guys will apply those accordingly. But just how encouraged are you about, like, if we can sustain that for 32 minutes, like, look at the team we could be?
I mean, there's so many things. We're missing two of our volume shooters tonight. One of them's out until state playoffs. One of our girls had an injury. So if we had them, it'd be a total game changer. And I just believe in this team. This is our 7th game together due to sit-out periods.
Yep.
And I'd rather be the worst team now and the best team in the postseason than the best team now and the worst team in the postseason. We're just ironing all the wrinkles out.
I mean, obviously, the competitive level that both of you are used to playing at, whether it's high school, whether it's travel ball, whether it's for the United States, how much patience did it require, first and foremost, to wait till the 26th? And then how much patience is it requiring now when it still may not be a complete roster?
I mean, it requires loads of patience, but what matters more is the excitement you feel of, okay, I'm finally going to get on the court with these girls. And when we get on the court, it's going to be worth it. I love each and every one of these girls' pieces on and off the court, and I'm just excited to finally be in action with them.
Absolutely. In terms of what you felt they were throwing at you defensively, I mean, did you feel as the game was going on that each of you individually in the team was finally able to kind of get the reads and get the lanes and get more freedom of movement, or did you feel like it was just kind of claustrophobic in there the entire time?
Yeah, I think definitely as the game went on, we kind of calmed down and kind of found our shots, but I think we were just a little, I don't know, we just weren't playing our game tonight, but I think, like as Sid said, like it's only our 7th game, so I think that'll come with time, but we weren't playing our game tonight, but I think as the time went on, we were finding our shots more and our intensity picked up. But yeah,
I love you using that word because I was going to talk about like effort. I mean, like when we know the physical talents of both of you, of Princess, of Armani, of Jalise, and I mean, obviously, when hopefully you get closer to a full roster by the time the postseason comes around, how much of it is just like, because when those great runs occurred in the third and fourth quarter, yes, it's the fact that you have amazing physical talent, but like just an extra offensive rebound, and an extra steal, an extra hustle play to keep the position on. How important is it, whether it's a bench that goes 6 deep or 7 deep, or but just the fact that it's like, hey, like we need to win 50-50 balls and keep possessions alive, and just more intensity, and more effort and more emotion. How important is that going to be for this group?
Yeah, it's very important because like we obviously, everyone needs second chance opportunities, and I don't know, it's obviously very important, so we just need to keep working on it, and
Just in terms of like roles and responsibilities and identity, like you said, it's hard without two volume shooters, but with the group presently, like how good are you feeling about how people are just learning to play with one another, learning to play off one another, identifying roles and responsibilities and how they can contribute through only 7 games?
I feel really confident. I love our squad now, and I love it even more when we're all together. But for what we have now, I think there's going to be ups and downs. You can't be on your A game every game. Michael Jordan had bad games. Kobe had bad games. Overall, we'll be okay. We'll be better than okay.
And in terms of like just being able to to see the long view, to see the big picture. Obviously, what it meant to be playing well into to February, March last year. Like just keep to what Cydnee just said about like the best who have ever played this game, men, women, high school, college, pro. Everybody is not always going to have the A+ game every night. Just to keep the spirits of this group up and just be like, look, it's it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Even when you start on December 26th, it's still a marathon to get to March. Like, how important is that for the group? Whether you have 6 people playing, 7 people playing, 10 people playing, like just to be like, just continue to trust in each other, continue to trust in the coaching staff, and we'll be there when it matters most.
Yeah, I think it's very important. We haven't been playing together that long, so I think just finding the mistakes early and fixing them before playoffs start is really important, and I think we're doing that. It's going to take time, as you said, so we just got to keep working on it.
So, combined 18 points and combined 17 rebounds for the best front line, not just in California, but the United States. Cydnee Bryant and Sydney Douglas. Ladies, stay healthy and best of luck going forward.
Thank you.